Wow, we are live. Hello, online family. My name is Adrian Niculescu, and I'm inviting you to a very important exercise. It's a combination between a training, a game, and an exercise. And the purpose of it is to create the best year ever in 7 days. This is the second video after the introductory one where I told you a little bit about the process, and this is day one called What If. I want to give you a little bit of context first. I went to an internet marketing conference, I believe in 2010. It was in London. So many speakers, gurus, people who sold millions in products over the internet were there. And I went to that event. It was for 3 or 4 days to learn the new tactics, the new techniques, on social media, on internet marketing, on email marketing. So I was expecting to learn about those, but as a surprise, most of the speakers started saying, okay, if you want to be successful, you need to reprogram your subconscious mind, you need to plan things in a way, you need to use some patterns, you need to use some methodologies, and this will give you 80% of the success. And of course, for the rest of 20%, you could use some strategies, some tactics. And that one was an epiphany moment for me to understand that I need to acquire a certain type of knowledge to be able to become successful. And there is a methodology to actually create your best next year in 7 days. It could be 3 days or it could be 14 days, depending on your level of commitment or speed, but overall there are 7 sequences. So you can do this in 7 days, in 3 days, in 14 days, but overall in 7 sequences. I want you to use my tablet for the information I want to spread today, but instead I will use my lucky Star Wars notebook to give you a glimpse about what we will be doing here, which is in more detail than I did over the first video. So first, if we want to build the next biggest year, so our biggest year, we need to look at 5 areas. We need to look at the physical level, the intellectual level, the emotional level, the spiritual level, and of course the material level. And if we are counting those 7 days, what the days will be about. Day one is what if. How to adjust the reality to your dreams and not the dreams to the reality. And this is a mistake most of the people are doing. Day 2, break the connection with the past. Day 3, live by design, not by default. Day 4, find your why, because sometimes the how is not your job. Day 5, make it happen. On day 5, we are starting the implementation, and we will create an implementation system. Day 6 will extend this exercise, this type of creative planning for from 1 year to 3 years, because people want to do too much in a year, but they don't have a clue how much they can achieve over a period of 3 years. And day 7, it's something which I've learned first from Stephen Covey, from his book the 7 Habits or Highly Productive People, how to start with the end in mind, so you will be able to unleash your fire here. The process of creating a new year, ideally you do it at the beginning of every year, but the truth is that you can start it anytime you want. So let's say if today is 2nd of April, You can start on 2nd of April this year, and you can finish on the 1st of April next year. And one thing I've learned and I'm doing at the beginning of every calendar year, but it can be done anytime, is like on the 1st of January, I'm drawing my next year. And here you can see a sample. It's not my drawing, but it's a drawing on my flip chart, of course, done by one of my daughters. I believe is from the game Among Us. So you go back to the child in you and do a drawing about what the next year will be about, and it's very nice if you do these exercises at the 1st of January, not to do it by yourself, but also to do it with your spouse or with your kids, if you have any, or with your friends, with your parents, or with your colleagues. It's a very nice creative exercise. And what is very important is that you need to unleash your imagination. You may have some limitations right now. Could be financial limitations, could be physical limitations. It doesn't matter. And the biggest mistake most of the people are doing is saying, okay, I earn this income right now, which allows me to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that, to pay for this type of car, to pay for this type of house, to do this type of holiday. And then all my dreams are attached to this reality. What you must do is to start dreaming like crazy, use your imagination without the limits from your surroundings, and after that to start putting effort, to start working to adjust the reality to your dreams. And the thing is, our reality, how much we earn, how we are living, what we are eating, how we are looking, how is our physical and emotional health, these are all results of the past. These are results of some things you did or you didn't do it in the past, and you know that you can change the past, even something which happened like 1 second ago, right? So by starting all the time with the reality, you are starting from the past, and you will run in circles and you will arrive nowhere. This is the truth, the harsh truth. So if you want to build something new, if you want to start putting your effort in building the best year ever, you need to leave those limitations away and to start working on that. So no matter in which moment of the year you are right now, you can start today and create your next best year ever by using this methodology in 7 steps. And the first thing you need to do is to start drawing the year. If you want to have a certain type of house, start drawing it. Even if you don't have drawing skills, nobody cares about that. Be creative. Or you can start writing on some pieces of paper your objectives. I want to achieve this by then. Put a timeline there. I want to do this by then. I want to do that by then. I want to achieve that by then. And do about at least 30 objectives. And if you want to be an overachiever, do both. Do the drawing and also start writing the objectives. This is the first thing we must do without any limitations we have in our reality to start building our next big thing, our next year. And as mentioned as a disclaimer, there are things which physical can happen in 1 year. think about how a plant grows. It's a certain process, taking a certain amount of days. If you want to speed up that process, you will kill the plant. And most of the people want to put as much possible in 1 year, but they don't have a clue about how much they can achieve in 3 years. And what they do, they say, okay, I want to achieve this in 1 year. Okay, if it can be done after the end of the year, I will abandon the goal, which is a mistake, because if you see many highly successful people building amazing companies, you will see that what seems to be an overnight success took sometimes many years to happen. It took 5 years, or it took 10 years, or it took 20 years. And what they did, and what you should do if you have such a goal, which physically can happen in 1 year, let's say in the first year you will achieve 40% of it. You extend the process to the second year, you extend the process to the third year, as we'll do in day 6. And during the first year, you achieve like 40% of the goal. During the second year, you achieve 20% of the goal. And during the third year, you achieve 40% of the goal. So don't just throw away the goal. Put brick after brick, and after, I don't know, 2 years or 3 years, you will be an overnight success in that goal you want to achieve by following this process. So the goal for today is what if. Think about how many things you want to do over the last 10 years and you didn't achieve them. Some of them could be very, 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 very successful. And of course, if you quit thinking about it, if you quit doing anything about it, you have very low chances for things to happen. So put in this exercise, in this goal list, in this drawing, for the best year ever, even the things that you failed on over and over during the last 10 years. It's the best time, it's the best moment, and it's the best opportunity to start working on them. And slowly, by following the rest of the process, the rest of the 6 steps, you will be able to start seeing some things, some magic will slowly or fast will start to appear. So you will start seeing the next steps to achieve what you want to achieve. Remember, it's a combination between an exercise, a training, and a game. You can start anytime you want during the year if you are following this video live, or if you are seeing this recording. This is the best moment to do it, and it can be done in 7 days or in 7 steps, right? Maybe you want to have, I don't know, 2 steps every day or 3 steps every day, so you'll finish very fast. But we don't need to hurry. Put some effort, put some time here, and you will see some very, very nice results, and you will start building your best year ever. Thank you very much. I'm Adrian Niculescu. We'll see each other in the next video, the day 2 of the process. Have a great day.